Are you ready to grow your monthly income and commissions? Well, in today's video, I'm going to teach you how you can go from having 4K months to 5K months and beyond. Growing your business, it takes some commitment and dedication. It's not just going to happen overnight. In fact, this video right here is not a get-rich-quick plan. However, I am going to teach you how you can grow your business and scale your monthly income and commissions. So if I was sitting there in the position where I was finally ready to take my business serious and treat my social selling business as a business, then I would be listening to this video right here, but definitely grab some pen and paper because I'm going to teach you exactly what I have done to grow my income and my monthly commissions in my network marketing business and what I teach my other clients too. So if you are ready for this, then just type yes in the comments below. As founder of Stop the Scroll, a free community for social sellers, I help you increase your visibility, increase your credibility so that you can increase your commissions and ultimately fall back in love with your business again. So if this sounds exactly what you are needing and wanting in your own business, well, just simply subscribe to this channel because that's exactly what I'm going to teach you. And go join our Facebook community. It's absolutely free. You're going to have access to exclusive trainings, monthly trainings, plus all the tips, resources, and strategies that you need so that you can increase your reach online and get seen as that credible source. The first thing that I would do if I was really serious about growing my income and taking it to 5 figures and beyond would be hiring a coach. Absolutely. Now, I know what you're already thinking is that in network marketing, you have access to all this amazing free training brought on by your company or your uplines and sidelines. And while yes, that is definitely an asset to your business, hiring a coach keeps you accountability. The main thing with a coach is that they're dedicated to you and the growth of yourself and your business. And because you're having to invest in hiring a coach, you're seeing that money essentially leave your bank account and your business and go to somebody else. It's going to make you show up and implement all the tips and strategies that your coach is teaching you. So yes, hiring a coach is my #1 thing that I would do if I was really looking to scale my business. Now, the main things that you need to look at when you're considering hiring a coach is to make sure that it's one or a coach who aligns with you. Really get serious on what it is exactly that you need and want in a coach. You can hire a coach to give you all the strategies and all the things business related, but you can also hire a coach who's going to be focused on you, your mindset, and your energy, and just making sure that you are in shape, ready to take on your business. In fact, I actually invest in both. I have a coach who helps me strategize in my business, making sure that she sees all the corners that maybe I don't see. And then I also have a coach who works on my energy, who is making sure that my belief system, my mindset, and my energy are in alignment so that I can go and take full on force right into my business to grow it and scale it the way that I want to. Now, what to do if you're on a low budget? So if I was in a situation where I was really tight and I just could not invest my money anymore into somebody else, the things that I would do is I would actually first meditate on it first. You have to realize that sometimes, yes, you have to take that step backwards, and that step backwards might mean financially in your case to really rebound yourself forward. In fact, any time that I have done this in my own business, this is actually the truth. I've always doubled or tripled my income. So if you're sitting there in a tight position, I want you to, again, meditate on it or do whatever it takes for you to really sit there and ask yourself this: can I make this work? Can I squeeze other parts of my life? Can I give up other things in my life to get this working for me? Because the return on investment is going to be so much worth it, and it's going to be a long-term investment, okay? Now, if I was also really tight and looking at other ways that I can maybe have that accessibility from a coach, is looking into doing courses and or group coaching. Those are both targeted for more of a lower budget. Now, having a one-on-one is definitely what's going to keep you the most accountable and really going to get you propelling yourself forward into your business, into your life. But having that access from group coaches or courses might just be the things that you need to do to start making your way up there so that you can hire a one-on-one coaching. The second thing that I would do is schedule. Schedule. I would get a day planner. I wouldn't just use my phone. In fact, yes, I use my phone for scheduling and putting in appointments and doing all the things, but I still have a paper day planner where I sit once a week and I block off my time. I look at what all needs to get done in my day and making sure that I fit it into the appropriate spaces. I also make sure that I leave myself some white space, which just simply means white space where there's nothing. I also prioritize my life and my family first, and I work everything else in my business around that. Now, you have heard this before. I don't even have to say you probably have, because I know you've heard it before. Now, here's another thing to ask yourself. If you're sitting there in the position, be like, yes, Caitlin, I know I've heard this before, just need to do it. Well, here's the thing is, first off, you're probably not quite busy enough yet to have to get to that point. And you're not taking your business seriously yet. So again, this video is all about if you're ready to take your business serious and ready to grow your income, well, then put on your business CEO jacket, hat, whatever it is to you, and get serious and start scheduling and blocking off your time. It is true. What gets scheduled gets done, gets prioritized. So find a time in your day. I like to do mine Friday nights where I'm sitting in bed. I have color coordinated my day planner. I have pens for different things and different tasks in my business, and I sit and just plan out the week. That's it, just the week. Now, there's a reason why it's so true that busy people get it done, is because they're forced to schedule it in. And the beautiful thing and the why this industry as a whole is just so phenomenal is the fact that it does not take nearly as much time as it does to run another traditional business or working full time. So yes, you can fit your social selling business within only 5 hours, and that's a lot, a day. So if that is what's holding you back is because it's so simple to procrastinate those 5 hours throughout the day, well then maybe add some more things to your plate. No, I'm just kidding, but maybe. But make sure that you're, again, prioritizing your day and slotting it in and working productivity-wise, productive. Making sure you work productive. That's what I'm trying to say. The third thing I would do is invest in some productivity tools. So these are just tools that will make sure that your tasks are getting completing, your productivity is increased, and that there's a workflow to your day, to your routine, to your business. Some of the things that I use in my own businesses is, the first one for my network marketing business is Teamzy, and I absolutely love this. It is a way that it makes sure that I'm getting done what I need to get done in an hour so that I can just sit down and hammer out those tasks, yes, in only 1 hour, guys. The next tool that I absolutely love, in fact, I use this for all my businesses, is Asana. So Asana is basically a business scheduler task management tool. It is essentially how I know what I need to get done within the day, within the week, and I can mark it off as a task. So if you're a to-do list person, this is the best program for you. Now, Teamzy is a paid thing that you do have to pay for. However, again, in my opinion, it is worth it. Where Asana, there is a free version. There's also a paid version, but in true transparency, I only just do the free version. Now, if I was sitting there at the low budget and saying there's nothing else I can squeeze out of my budget to pay for tools and software and programs, then what I would simply do is make sure I go to my phone, I set the notification settings, I make sure that all the apps are turned off, and I just set a timer to hold me accountable to the time that I need, the time that I blocked off according to my schedule to get that task done. And I would really ensure that no other windows on my computer, on my phone are open at the time where I'm sitting down to get the work done. Now, the fourth thing that I would do if I was really wanting to go from 4 figures to 5 and beyond is to automate my business. Yes, this is absolutely true. What I would do is figure out what parts of my business can be automated by programs or software or tools out there, so that the things that I'm constantly repeating myself with or into, or maybe the things that I'm not so good at completing, that they're automated. So things that I've automated in my own business business is my scheduling system. I have a scheduling system called Calendly where all my team and my upcoming appointments, everything goes through there. So that's synced up to my calendar and my Zoom. Everything populates automatically and I don't have to do any of the work. Simply anybody who is needing to connect with me or for whatever reason is popping up through Calendly and booking themselves in. Again, that's how I've automated my calendar, and really actually that's how I took control of my calendar and my schedule. The other thing that I have automated is my lead generation. So what I mean by this is that I have automated using email marketing a system where it is essentially attracting people in and where I can drip and nurture of them and build that relationship up with them so that when it comes to going and, asking them perhaps about business or products, I know first off what exactly that they are interested in and how to approach that person. But the connection piece of it is so organic and so natural. In fact, most of it is actually done all on its own. The other thing that I would automate is any of my follow-ups or customer orders. So part of my email marketing system is automating people purchasing. So meaning that based on what they're clicking around on, they can simply go ahead and purchase on their own. And then the follow-up system, again, can be taken care of through my email marketing. The other thing that you can do to automate your follow-up system is, again, going back to Asana, is creating some notifications for you so that it reminds you exactly who you need to follow up with and when. Now, the last thing that I would automate is my events. So anything that I'm doing over and over again. So what I mean here is automating it, pre-recording it, and letting it run on its own time so that I don't have to be actively present at the time. And now some tools that I use are hosting webinars where I'm teaching people about the opportunity. So let me paint this picture for you. So as I'm, connecting and building relationships with people and really getting to know them and see where their interest levels are and perhaps how I can help them with the business opportunity or products, they're going through my scheduling system, my calendar booking system. And at that point, then after my discovery call, I match them up accordingly to what they need. And what they need in all parts of my businesses are automated. So let's say that somebody is interested in learning more about the business. Well, at that point, that's when they schedule themselves into learning and listening more to an opportunity through a webinar that is pre-recorded, that runs automatically. And the other cool part about that, again, talking on the behalf of automation, is that the follow-up is also automated. So meaning, depending or not on that person, if they attended, my follow-up sequencing is directed exactly to whether or not they showed up. And this really just allows you to make sure that you're connecting people into your business appropriately and where they need to be connected. But what it really does is it allows you to show up where you need to show up really where you need to show up is building the relationships and connecting with the people and nurturing the relationship, okay? So any task that I can automate that allows me to show up exactly where I need to show up and doesn't take time away from mustering or managing or doing any of those monotonous tasks, I definitely will automate. Now, the last point, and it kind of marries into this point, is outsourcing. So definitely what I would do. In fact, next to hiring a coach, this is probably the next one, is outsourcing. So I would go through all the tasks that I do in a day when it comes to my business and figure out what can I let go of and what can I delegate. And then I would hire accordingly. So some of the tasks that you can outsource is your social media. So having an assistant or a social media manager scheduling your posts or posting for you, and also meeting and engaging with people online. Now, a lot of people are like, oh, but I like to make sure that I'm building the relationships. Yes, you are still the one taking care of building the relationships, but what the social media manager or the agency is doing is they're connecting and basically expanding your reach and getting seen to more people. And that's their job. That is a job that absolutely you can outsource. The other parts of your business that you can outsource are, again, the tedious tasks. Perhaps you're trying to manage your Facebook group, connecting with your team, sending documents, organizing things. That is, again, a task or tasks that you can outsource to other people. So when I, again, look over on where can I outsource, I want to make sure that my time is being spent where I need to be spending it, which is still in my business, but in the face of my business, connecting and building relationships. So these are all the things that I would do and I have done to build a business to 5 figures and beyond. So I hope you really enjoyed all of these tips and you have learned something here and start implementing one of them, whether that's just starting with hiring a coach, which in my opinion is probably your best first move, or perhaps the next move is to outsourcing, automating, scheduling, all whatever I've talked about here in this video is definitely start implementing it. So if I was sitting there at a really low budget and wondering, okay, I'm not ready to outsource, I'm not ready to hire people onto my team, what would I do? Well, this is exactly why I created my DM course and my discovery call course. So in this course is exactly how you can really engage and meet new people, get seen, get that reach, but also take those people into your DMs and have a conversation with them. It's going to teach you exactly how to build a relationship, have the conversation, and then the most important piece is how to convert that over into a discovery call. So if you want to learn all about that, well, first off, just watch this video right here where I'm going to teach you exactly what a discovery call is. And if you're actually interested in taking that course, well, just go to the link in the description below this video and you can learn all about my DM course, my discovery video, and personal video strategy right there. Now, the last thing that I would do if I was on a tight budget or, really low budget where investing was just too tight of a squeeze would just be joining my community on Facebook. To join and ask to join the group, you can just go to the link below this video. In there, I'm going to teach you tips and strategies and tools that will expand your reach and get seen as that credible source online. And the other thing is subscribing to the channel, because that is exactly what I'm going to teach you right here. So if you are in social selling and you're feeling burnt out or stuck in your business, then sub to this channel, hit the thumbs up button, give me a like that this video was helpful for you, and hit the notification bell, because every week on Sunday I post a new video that will help you get unstuck out of your business and really falling back in love with your business again. So with that said, guys, I'll see you next week.